Mac, he is so slow to get up. But I got him, there are heat lamps and stuff right there that they can wake up to. But he's so slow to wake up. He's a pokey boy. But I fixed him some special food, and it was chicken gizzards. Got to say it slowly because I'll mess it up. And chicken livers. And then I got some collard greens, some specific fresh collard greens, and I put a little bit of pear, fresh pear that I bought from the grocery store, not in the can, but the real pear. And I'm going to feed it to Mac now because he's in between rats and chickens, and he's going to get some of his vegetables and a little bit of meat. So here we go. Mac and Sassy love bananas, so I try to always, I don't ever overfeed them on one thing. I think this is a good idea to not do. I don't overstuff them on bananas every day. I mean, it's just when I'm at the grocery store, I might go 2 weeks and not feed them any bananas, but they typically like bananas. So, I just don't feed them to them every day, or just overstuff them on bananas, but I add a little bit of bananas here and there. But here is the concoction I made last night. It's a chore. I mean, not a chore, it's a good chore, preparing food for your Tegus. If you love your animals, your dog or your horse or anything, you take pride in fixing them, in making sure their life is good and their food is good, and it's a blessing. So, but here's the chicken liver and chicken gizzard. Yes, let me make sure I'm saying this all correctly. So, I made a post or YouTube video on the chicken livers, and when you cook more of the chicken livers in a container like this, a microwave safe container. And I have a top that has, some holes in it. You just want to be sparingly when you cook that, because they will pop and explode. But, if that happens and you have it in a breathable container, it explodes in the container, not all over your microwave, inside the microwave. But you can put your power level, adjust your power level and set a time for 2 minutes and, power 4. And that tends to help. But as you add more of the chicken liver to a container, you got to cook it a little bit longer. So I cooked, over about 3 minutes, on a power level of like 4 or 5, and it just heats it up more slowly. And so you're less likely to explode a liver. That sounds funny. But this concoction here, I got some pears in there, and what you can do is you can keep this refrigerated when you put it in a bigger container, and then take out some and put in a different container, and then heat up in the microwave for 15 seconds, so it's not cold when you feed it to your Tegu. You don't want to feed them cold things or frozen things, by no means. And then that way you can put this back in the refrigerator and make this last longer. And then even too, this can go a little bad, because Tegus in the wild will scavenge and eat other dead animals and rotten meat. So, if this does tend to, you have it 3 weeks or something and you leave it out and it tends to go a little bad, that's not the worst thing for your Tegu. They can digest and eat this stuff, even if it becomes rotten. I don't necessarily recommend that, but they will eat it. So just keep that in mind. But this is really good to do. It's got a lot of collard greens in there, and that gives them, Mac and Sassy, some of their greens. And then I don't do this a lot, and I've touched base on this, but the different vitamins. This is a vitamin supplement that gives them their D3, with D3 and a whole bunch of other vitamins. But what I've learned is the Tegus, and maybe most lizards and monitors, take this vitamin, and this runs through their system, and they don't have a really good way to process it. And so, D3 becomes more like D1 or D2. I've heard someone say, you refer to that. The best way they can get their some of their vitamins is directly through their skin and through the sun. That's the best way that Tegus can take and process their D3 is from direct sunlight outdoors, or you buy a high quality light, and then they can absorb a lot more of those vitamins that way. Otherwise, it just kind of goes in their system and they poop it out or pee it out. But I did put a fair amount on this because I need to get through this. You don't want to hang on to this for super long time. It's just my feeling, but you will. I put some of that on there, so this is going to be good. You don't want to overfeed them vitamins and D3 because you can I've read you can potentially cause more problems by doing that. So I would say if you have vitamins, and maybe do that, and you're feeding them every day, smaller portions. I tend to like to feed the Tegus more but smaller portions, and they just get snacks every day. If it's a banana, some pieces of banana, some grapes, or some strawberries, or pineapple, or anything like that. Remember, stay away from citrus type fruits, grapefruit, and I've even I fed my Tegus oranges, slices of oranges, but I think that's a citrus, and so I'm not going to do that anymore. Citrus, grapefruit, and stuff like that, because I can tell in their poop. I'm very attentive to seeing their poop and their pee, and it comes out funny in their poop, so they're not processing it fully. But I've read that citrus is bad, so don't stay away from citrus type fruits. Otherwise, all the other fruits, blackberries, blueberries, and things like that are good. So hopefully people are paying attention as I learn, and diet is probably 80% of your Tegu's life, 70-80% of the care, percentage that needs a lot of attention. But yep, we're going to go ahead and feed Mac this. I'm going to put it in a smaller container. I'm going to heat it up just a little bit in the microwave. You don't want to cook stuff too much because you'll take out potential nutrients. I'm just wanting to heat it up so it's not cold because it's been in the refrigerator. Right, there's the two. There's Sassy. She's going to come get some food. She's very attentive. Mac is just a little slow. Looks like he went pee-pee in there. Come on, Sassy. Let's go peep. Let's go eat. I already fed them a little bit. Let's pick up Sassy. She gets super excited. Let's carry her over here. She'll eat all the food. Come here, Sass. Make sure I didn't heat it up too much. But there's collard greens and chicken liver and chicken gizzard in there, so she's getting in her vitamins, so she's getting a lot of good food there. But the key is she's getting a lot, and I gotta be careful because she'll eat this whole thing. Sassy, don't sprinkle it around. Gosh, dog it! Don't shake. I don't need food. That's it. You're not getting any more. Eat that and you're done. We're gonna get Mac. Mac up's here. She gets so excited. Back up, Missy. Pet him like a dog. So much fun. Rare occasion you see Sassy drinking. She just put her head down and got in the pool and drank some water. Mac's in my arm, so he's frailing around. But just so good to have a big water source for them. And this little what I found out is a sandbox for children has turned into my water pond. And so the tegus get in here all the time. And you can see Sassy drinking. Very cool. You don't see him drink a whole lot. Mac ate some and he got really bloated. I fed him a little bit before I remembered to put the camera on him. But he's in here. I'm trying to get him to go to the bathroom because he hasn't poo-pooed a whole lot since he ate that chicken. Maybe the chicken, with the bones, because there's a lot bigger bones than a rat, it's just taking a little bit longer to get processed and come out the other end. So he's just sitting here in the warm water and chills out. But when they want to get out, I can hear them scratching, and I will let them out for sure. So I don't force them to be in here. But yeah, so Mac's not going to really eat anymore until maybe 2 days from now. I'll probably feed him again, but I give him snacks in between. If I'm opening up an apple or a banana or something to eat myself, I always cut off a little bit and share it with my animals. Then they tend to enjoy that. So, yep. All right, people. Remember too, I have a Nicaraguan boa and my Tegu channels. They're not individual channels, so they're inside this one channel that I have, but you can click on, I think, down, search my YouTube page, and you can see my different specific areas where I have my reptiles. And I've got like maybe 40 to 60 videos on between the boa and the tegus, and so I probably got close to 90 videos that I've been making over a year. So if you want to check out other content, it's all very informative and things that I've learned and things that I've known, and I just want to share because I want to be helpful. Other than that, thanks for viewing. Don't forget to like if you've liked the videos. Don't like if you didn't like the videos, of course. But yeah, that's it. Have a great day and love on your reptiles. Bye-bye.